Bye Blaze. Đi jet ski rồi. Đi jet ski. Jet ski. Huh? What? Oh, how long we have left? How long do we have left? Oh, another hour? Okay. Okay, sure. Okay.
How much time do they have left? They got till 6:15. Hey, Tyler.
Yeah. Give me one thing I'm feeling.
Okay, đi phải không? Sign paper. Okay, sorry, I didn't hear. Okay, sign paper.
What?
Leave it. They go to Capital Land.
Đi ký giấy. Dưới 18 tuổi không đi một mình được. Bây giờ mình phải chở mấy ông mấy bà.
Because they have 8 skis and a boat out at the same time. And they send people home.
Alright. Am I driving over there, I'm guessing?
Yeah.
But I've never driven over there.
Sao?
When you go to the gate, just say that you work for Venture Water Course, you're dropping something off. And go to the marina.
Chỗ này mới có nhiều người làm chứ sao? Thôi mà bây giờ năm tới mình phải biết là cái chỗ nào mình mướn á. So
Yes, say you work for Venture, you're dropping something off to the back, to Jim.
So instead of waiting for a long time, so if we can just use whatever the hours left, we take out another jet.
No, don't do that anymore.
You're closing or something?
No, because you rent one for 2 hours,
Yeah.
and that hour's already up. So we can't send another one.
Oh, there's another hour that's already up.
Correct.
What time is it now?
It's almost 5 o'clock. It's 4:50.
So we have one more hour left on that jet, is that right?
Yeah.
Okay, so we can only use one.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Don't
Okay,
worry.
that'd be.
But you can still fill this out if
Oh.
you're gonna drive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have to do it. Okay, that's fine.
Oh, that's fine. Then.
Well, no, I thought we have to rent another one. Okay. That's
If we
okay.
rent another one,
okay.
you want to rent another one for 1 hour? Just add
And
another
then you
one.
have to drive this one for another hour.
I don't want to. Oh.
I mean, go let have to drive.
The best thing is once she gets back, you guys jump on and take it for the 45 minutes or however long you
Yeah.
guys will have.
Yeah. She come back. Sắp Blaze, yeah, last one là Blaze, là Benson nữa là hết rồi, đừng mướn thêm nữa, tại đâu đi nữa đâu. Còn Sina nó đâu có chịu đi nữa đâu. Nó không có trust cô Lệ nữa hả? Nó nói
nó không có thích bắt cô Lệ.
cô bác Lệ không nghe lời.
Once we do the top check out with her, do the video, go over the day, and then I'll let you leave.
What's the date today? 26?
27.
So 26.
26?
Yeah.
Okay.
Nói đầu nó biểu nó không cho bác Lệ lái nữa, nói qua nói lại sao cho bác Lệ lái.
And then
Như là
backside.
bên đập
Nó kêu là làm lần nữa.
nó không
Ben.
cho vô, nó cho Ben bác Lệ luôn. Ben.
Yes.
Hey Jim. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's gonna be completely different over there for what we do, but I have no idea. But she just sent out 8 wave runners and the boat all at the same time.
Okay.
No, I already booted them out. Well, I think that's a good day. All right. Are you good? Talk up for this. He's gonna go over the bay with you, and speed restrictions and all that stuff. Then you got a short video to watch, and then we'll get you.
Okay, sure.
Are you the only driver?
Yeah, from the next one there for the 45 minutes. Yep, go ahead.
Okay. All right, so we're right here in this marina. This marina is a no wake zone, not a
Yeah.
5-mile-an-hour zone. So you can't
Okay.
use the throttle.
Uh-huh.
You can't use the throttle till you get past that bridge, and then,
Okay.
which is right here on the map,
Okay.
and past this line of buoys, about 75 yards past it.
Okay.
That's strict too, just because if there is a wake, it damages all the boats in the marina.
Right,
so.
right.
And then when you're in the full speed zone, just make sure that you're always going counterclockwise. So your
Yeah.
land's always gonna be closer to your right. You're
Yeah.
always making left-hand turns.
Okay.
You also want to make sure that you're 150 feet away from the shoreline
Ah.
and from these two islands.
Yeah.
Off this island, there's a sandbar. It's to be marked by a line of buoys. Just
Okay.
don't drive through it.
Okay.
You also want to avoid the wildlife preserve up here. It's
Right.
also be marked by buoys. Just don't
Okay.
go in there. You'll get stuck
Okay.
and you'll get a ticket.
Okay.
You guys are doing your loops. Try to do nice big loops. Try not to enter up here.
Yep.
Just because this leads out to open ocean, and also it gets pretty busy with boats in there,
Right.
so it's not very fun to ride a jet ski in there.
Right.
Also, try not to cut between the two islands too, just because sometimes the Coast Guard pulls people over for that.
I see. You have to go in a circle.
And when you guys come back, just make sure you guys go under the bridge you went there under. It's the bridge closest to SeaWorld if you forget. I always recommend that once you get past that bridge, you kind of look around, familiarize yourself with the area.
Right.
Just because if you go under this bridge, it adds another 30 minutes since it's all 5
Yeah.
mile an hour.
Okay.
When you come back from the marina, we want you to wait at the end right there. Turn your wheel one way so you're going a little circle, and then we'll wave you in. And then once you see us wave at you, just come straight down the middle until we tell you otherwise.
Okay.
All right, you ready?
Yeah.
I'm just set you up on a video, and then we can send you out
Okay.
once your friend comes back.
Welcome to Adventure Water Sports on beautiful Mission Bay. You have chosen a great place for your family outing, but we want to make sure it's a safe one for you and everybody else. If you follow these rules, it will be. A wave runner, also known as a jet ski, personal watercraft, or PWC, like this one, is considered a boat. It is required to have a fire extinguisher, and all passengers must wear a Coast Guard approved life jacket. Only people that have completed our checkout process are permitted to operate the vessel. It's illegal to operate a PWC under the influence of drugs or alcohol. If you drink and drive, you will be arrested. When you complete the paperwork to operate a personal watercraft, there's a list of rules. Read them and pay attention. If you violate any rules or laws, you will be held responsible for any citation, damage, or injuries. We will launch you from the dock. Please turn on the wave runner when instructed and drive straight down the corridor at idle speed, meaning no throttle. This is extremely important to remain in the middle. If you hit any boats, you are responsible for the damage to the wave runner and boat. Travel at idle speed until you reach the end of the marina. When exiting the marina, head for the bridge to your right. You will be in a 5 mile per hour zone, so you may travel just a slightly faster speed than idle speed. If you have created a wake, you will be ticketed by the lifeguards. Approximately 250 feet east of the bridge buoys mark the full speed zone. When driving, you must stay 150 feet from all vessels at all times. When on the water, you will see buoy markers, the road signs of the water. An individual buoy in the channel will have a sign giving instruction or issuing a reminder. If you see a string of buoys, they will be accompanied by a sign instructing you on what to do in that area or that conditions are going to change. There are 2 islands in the full speed zone. One is C-shaped, the other has a large white structure on it. Do not approach either island. There is a wildlife preserve on the northwest end of the full speed zone. It is marked by buoys and it is completely off limits. It is very important to not cross over these buoys, as you may receive a citation, run the wave runner aground, and cause serious damage. For safety reasons, everyone travels in a counterclockwise direction. Wake jumping is a lot of fun, but you are not allowed to do so if you are within 100 feet from the vessel producing the wake, and under no circumstances are you allowed to spray another vessel. Just as there are rules on the road for vehicles, there are rules for the right-of-way on the water. The vessel on the right always has the right-of-way. If you are going to cross a path of a vessel, you should pass behind the vessel. Never pass in front of a vessel coming from your right. If you and another vessel are on a head-on course, you should turn to the right and pass each other on the left. When you encounter a sailboat, under sail, or any non-motorized vessel, they always have the right-of-way. A final but very important safety reminder about your vessel: it is jet-powered. If you cut power, you will lose the ability to steer.
The first thing you do when you get down to the dock is you want to go ahead and look over your jet ski. Take a look at your fiberglass and your basket. What we recommend is go ahead and pull out your phone, take a picture of all 4 sides of the jet ski, That way there's no discrepancies when you come back. All damage is estimated at $125 per inch. Before you operate the watercraft, there's a few things you need to know. There's a start button located here on your left side. By pressing the start button, that's going to start the engine. The jet ski is going to automatically start moving forward. Located in the back is a stop button. By pressing that button, it's going to turn the engine off. You're required to make sure you wear your wristband at all times. If you fall off the jet ski, this will come undone and turn the engine off. Located over here on your right hand is the throttle. The farther you pull the throttle back, the faster you're going to go. To access the fire extinguisher, what you want to do is go to the back of the seat, release the latch, pull the seat off, and the fire extinguisher is located right underneath the seat. When you're out on the water, you want to make sure you have your rental agreement on board. It's got our phone numbers, some basic rules and regulations, the date you rented it, and the time you rented it for. Any problems, you can always call us at one of our locations, and we can help you out with the problem.
If you fall off the craft into the water, swim to the back of the vessel and remount from the back. Do not attempt to mount the craft from the side because it will capsize. If the vessel turns upside down, it is critical to flip it over immediately. If it remains upside down, it can fill with water and cause significant damage, for which you are responsible for.
All right, so what you're going to do is grab the intake in the middle of the jet ski, pull yourself up, put your weight on the corner of the jet ski, let it roll over. Perfect.
The Wave Runner cannot hold more than 150 total pounds and should have a maximum of 2 passengers. The closer you are to the max weight, the easier it is to flip. If the Wave Runner is revving up with little to no power, you may have sucked up seaweed or another object into your intake. If it is seaweed, it is an easy fix. Simply turn off the Wave Runner, get in the water with your shoulder next to the Yamaha logo on the rear side of the vessel, reach your hand up into the center of the back end, feel for the seaweed and pull it out of the grate. Unfortunately, other objects that get sucked up can cause damage. This is avoidable. First, be cautious when driving. Don't run over any objects. We've seen from hats to trash get sucked up. Second, it is important to not suck up a rock, which can occur in shallow water. If within 150 feet of the shoreline, you should not be traveling faster than 5 miles per hour or idle speed if in a marina. When pulling up on the beach, you must turn the Wave Runner off at least 10 feet from the shoreline and coast into the beach. Keep in mind, when it's off, you cannot steer the vessel. You are just floating. It is safe for the vessel to glide onto a sandy beach. Just make sure it is a safe location, not near people or other vessels. When you are ready to depart from the beach, push the craft into the water, go to the back of the vessel and press the back down a few times, then mount the craft while pushing off the shoreline. Coast until you are 10 feet from the shoreline where you may safely start the craft. Never have the Wave Runner on in less than waist deep water because it will suck up a rock. Even if sucking up a rock or other objects may